Hello guys, Nightspectre here, bringing you another League of Legends cast, again through the eyes of Nidalee, because Nidalees are awesome. I think I had this player before, so welcome back, Marionette. Welcome back. Let's check out her team, shall we? So we have a Kog'Maw and a Taric on the bottom lane, a jungle Udyr, a Kassadin in the middle, and a Nidalee on top. This will be an attack damage Nidalee, apparently, yeah, pretty damn sure. They'll be up against a Soraka. Wait, there's a Sona as well, so it's a mid lane Soraka. A Gangplank will be probably top, a Vayne and a Sona on bottom then, and a Maokai jungling. Maokai, of course, pretty decent junglers, really. You only see them in high elo though. I want to see them more in the lower ones. Well, you cannot choose who you're up against, really. So Maokai will probably throw some saplings down here, then the Wraiths will be instantly dead. Then he'll move on to blue, do the same thing with some help of his team. Waka 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 chicka! Blue will die, and then Maokai will be able to gank, or do some other stuff first. Probably here I will have a jungle Udyr, being a phoenix who can down these wolves pretty damn fast. Faster than you can say, hey look, the blue has spawned, because it wouldn't have spawned yet. That's fast. Of course, he'll be assisted by Kassadin and Nidalee, so it'll be fine. It'll be even faster. Bam, bam, bam. He has a lot of attack speed built onto him, which is good. Very good. I should also get attack speed runes on my jungle builds. They're awesome. Look at that damage. Look at that attack speed. The more attack speed a Phoenix Udyr gets, the better. Oh, he gets healed by Nidalee, which gives him even more attack speed. I will check it out once the... Well, he still has built-in attack speed by himself, so it's good. It's so fine. So yeah, Soraka, ability power on top instead of mid, so sorry for that. Soraka, of course, start falling like a madman. It will reduce your magic resistance on each hit, so the damage of it will increase by each hit. Look at that. Almost a single thing now. A single block of health. One block of health stands for 100 HP. So it does 100 a hit in a while? That's impressive, though now the debuff has been gone. Nidalee needs to be careful though. That's Soraka's level 2. She's only level 1, so she will not be able to do as much damage. She is actually going pretty damn low. Needs to flash away. One more Starfall and she would have been dead. Or a Silence in the mix would also been enough. Oh, is Gangplank gonna get ganked? What's in the name, Gangplank? What's in the name? We shall see. Kassadin acting like there's nothing wrong. He's now going in for some attack damage. Gangplank was just able to use his... Ooh, he actually has his oranges already. Level 3, well, no one can blame him. So Gangplank is able to get away. Oh boy. Nidalee, level 3, what are you going for? Nidalee, of course, the heal. Giving her more attack speed. Now, Udyr actually finding the Maokai over here. That's a good job. Will Maokai die because of this? I don't know. They are telling him, Udyr, to get away. Now it's Gangplank in between Udyr and the Kassadin getting ignited as well, so I think he will die. That will be a dead end. Now I'm seeing some weird movement on top. Nice spear there by Nidalee, killing the Soraka. So good job by both teams, by blue, everyone of blue. Getting first blood, Kassadin and Udyr. Udyr flashed over the wall, and the AoE of his Phoenix form was enough to kill Gangplank, who also flashed over the wall. So nice predicament there of where he needed to flash. Well, there's only this margin here where Gangplank could have gone to, so popping in the middle is the best thing you can do. And if you think about it, why would he flash towards here? Then he would get caught immediately, so he would have been here, Gangplank. There's only one thing he could have done. So, ooh, actually bottom now getting aggressive. And just in time, they're going on to Taric, which is good. Taric is normally the tank, but Taric was too low. And now Kog'Maw getting stunned against the wall, so that's a pity. I don't think he'll be in time to kill Vayne. Yes, he will, but not in time. Sona was able to kill Kog'Maw just enough. She has 366 HP left, so maybe Udyr wants to go on to her. But she probably warded the place, so nothing will happen. Back to the middle then. In the middle, there's an adventure going on. There's a Gangplank telling rich stories about how He got wenches and drank ale. And now Cassidy silenced him, so there's nothing going on. There's actually a Maokai coming. Boom, said the package, but nobody wanted to receive. I don't think he received it anyway, but it was weird. Normally you're not able to outrun a gift at the early levels, unless Cassidy started with boots. Yes, he did. So that's how he was able to run away, Nidalee doing some damage onto the creeps. So she's able to throw a spear on it, just to be sure. As you can see here, she knows how to last hit minions on a tower. Though recently I've seen people just auto-attacking minions when they are at the tower. That's, well, of course you need to auto-attack them in order to last hit them, but you don't just throw auto-attacks at random when they are at tower. You don't need to do that. You can still normally last hit minions if you're lucky, if your own minions don't spoil it all. Of course this won't be able to be last hit, but this one could have been able to, especially when you're a cat. But I'll explain it. So first you go for like the soldier minions. They can take up to 2 attacks from the turret, and they'll be low enough for you to last hit them. So all you need to do is wait for your turret to hit them twice and then auto attack them, and you'll have a last hit, considering your own minions don't do too much damage onto them. Caster minions are a bit harder. You need to auto attack them first and then let the turret hit them, and then auto attack them again, and then you'll receive it. The caster minions are too weak. They will not be able to hold 2 turret blasts, so then they'll be turret fodder. But of course it's hard to predict which caster minion the turret will hit, and then of course your own minions will try and do damage onto them as well, and it's hard, I know, but still you'll be able to get more minions out of it that way. And of course once you know how many damage your turret does, you can also predict the damage one hit does for a turret, so you can also do your soldier minions a bit early on. Oh dear, getting pinged upon. Nidalee demands a gank, but of course blue has just spawned. So that explains. Cassidy, don't you want blue, boy? A Cassidy with blue is like, he doesn't want it. Well, he should have moved earlier on. It's his mistake. So another blue for Udyr. Normally Cassidins really need blue, but guess we'll ignore it just for now. Nidalee actually, well, now it's pretty hard for her to be aggressive. She doesn't have any mana left, so she can't really heal herself. But normally, as a attack damage Nidalee especially, though it doesn't really matter which kind of Nidalee, once you're level 6, you can dominate your lane in kitty form. But she's not being that aggressive in her kitty form. Well, of course, it's pretty hard to do some early damage onto a Soraka, because she'll just heal it. And she can negate a lot of damage thanks to her silence, but guess who's here? There's an Udyr. I do not see the Soraka escaping this. She has a ghost as well and not a flash, though of course flash wouldn't even have helped. Because you can flash away from an Udyr, but then they can just catch up to you, and mostly people flash just at the time when Udyr arrives, and then he's still able to hit you, and then you get stunned during your flash, so that's even more useless. An ally has been slain onto the bottom lane. So good job there. The Gangplank used his ultimate as well, so it was fairly easy to get a kill onto the Taric. Well, 4 men actually going for 1 Taric kill. How low is Gangplank? He does not have his ultimate, so if Udyr would come in from behind, but because he realized that Maokai was on the bottom, he's just able to steal his jungle fairly easily. He even used his might early on because he knew that Maokai was actually ganking the middle. That's a very long twisted advance there. Well, it's a spell twisted advance. It keeps on going towards you. So even though you flash, it will keep on tracing you, which is a double-edged sword really, because of course if you flash into your turret range, you will die. Udyr again with a gank onto Soraka. I do not see her surviving this, but she can kill Nidalee, however. If she plays it decently enough, gets stunned, another Starfall on Nidalee, 1 more Starfall and Nidalee will be in the danger zone, going to try and spear kill the Nidalee. Nidalee was smart enough to back away. She will have an assist regardless, so there was no reason for her to stay unless she wanted to kill steal, which would have been too risky because she would have died. Gangplank is missing, so he was too low, and Maokai was too low as well, so I don't see them ganking Udyr, especially when teleport of Nidalee is down. So Udyr should be fine. Udyr doing a very decent job. He has probably enough for Wit's End, or maybe the Mercury Strats. No, Wit's End it is. Good job there. Kog'Maw is still alone in his bottom lane. Taric is now approaching, but Kog'Maw taking a beating onto his face. His cute little... Nah, I can't say it. He's ugly as hell. Oh, Nidalee getting twisted advanced upon by Maokai. And Maokai walked upon her trap, but still she needs to run away because, you know, there's a Soraka healing the balls out of people. What a bastard that Soraka is. Well, hey, I'm a Soraka. Again, aggression onto the bottom lane. Oh, stun and ultimate by Gangplank onto Kog'Maw. So that's the dead people. A lot of dead people. Nidalee actually also going in onto Maokai. Won't be able to do anything though, but she'll be able to get away. She's a Nidalee. Of course she'll be able to get away. See, the enemies don't even bother with chasing her. Sometimes I hate it when I'm with Nidalee and they keep on chasing me, even though I'm like right over here and they're there, and I'm like, huh, they won't chase me. Aggression now on the middle lane. Though, of course, he hates oranges and he'll be K. A Brawler's Gloves and a Sheen will probably go for Trinity Falls. Is he going for a squishy Gangplank? Perhaps. Though Trinity Falls is good for tanky ADs as well, but it's been a while since I saw Gangplank pure with Critical Strike and a Trinity Falls. It's awesome in the end game, though it's not really as viable in the beginning. But it doesn't matter. As a Gangplank, you're allowed to farm and continue farming. Use your parlay to get even more money out of it. It used to be very viable, but then of course you would have three Everise blades or even more, and just stack them. Back in the time that gold per 5 items stacked. That were the good times, but they changed. They changed it so it's a unique passive now instead of, ooh, Sona getting caught there, but Udyr wasn't able to stun her, so a pity indeed. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if no one dies and I don't care. Nidalee is going to go for the golems, I think. No, she's not. She's going to recall, or she's going for the golems. Or she's just going back to farm. Thanks a lot, Nidalee. Ooh, is that aggression again? No, it's not. It's just Kog'Maw trying to use this situation because Sona was over here and she was caught, so she won't be here for a while. A short while, but still. A while's a while. Blue is up for Kassadin, I hope. Kassadin really needs blue, because you're a Kassadin, Blue. You're a blue Kassadin. You're neither. Sorry. Nidalee still using the brush into her... How did she get silenced? Well, I'm not too sure. Maokai has been spotted. Placing a ward. Good job, Maokai. Placing wards. Wards are good. Haha, you got silenced. Huh? So now it's actually Kog'Maw and Taric pushing the bottom lane. Oh, poor Maokai, he's gonna get ganked by a Kassadin. Is he able to get away? Well, Q goes down, Ignite goes down, one more. Q will do the job. Good ultimate by Gangplank, and Gangplank is there to assist, so not too sure why Gangplank was so close, but doesn't matter. They're now going on to Gangplank, who also flashes away. He got speared upon, but of course it's an attack damage Nidalee, so it doesn't really matter. She is leveling her spear secondly though, so the base damage will do enough in the early game. Udyr getting caught by a Vayne, needs to flash away. He was able to smite blue before he did, so good job, Udyr. Escaping certain death. So it wasn't all that certain then, I guess. Yeah, I guess so too. Who are you? I'm you. But not you. Alright, I'm crazy. Soraka just keeps on standing in the brush doing crazy stuff. Not really nice. Who's gonna get the golems now? It's Nidalee. Thanks a lot, Soraka, for leashing them for her. Kassadin is going to dive onto the bottom lane. They were able to push, but then Taric is here. And Taric ran in, stunning a minion. That's a pity. Why did you stun the minion, Taric? And now that's how you stun. And that's how you kill. If you're able to stun someone under the tower, then you're able to do. And I think that Kog'Maw will die as well. No, he got stunned, so that's fine. Oh, another tumble. Yeah, he will die. Bye! At the meantime, Nidalee was able to kill the Soraka, but she got ignited and died as well, giving an assist to the Maokai. And Tariq didn't die. Sorry, I had to crack my knuckles. Oh, feels so good, guys, but it probably sounds very, very, very nauseating. Doesn't matter. Oh, hi, Maokai. I'm Udia, and I will smite your red and then keep on going, cause I'm Udia. Gangplank is there as well, though. Udir not caring, apparently. Nice job. Is he that fat? He only has a wit's end and some gold per 5, but look at the damage he does. So apparently so. Apparently so. So he's going for raves now. Good job, Udir. Counter jungling that Maokai pretty damn hard. Pretty damn hard. Yes, American English today. That's not American English at all. It's retard English. Oh, Soraka's gonna get caught. No, she's not. She's pretty fast, apparently. Not sure why. She has some magic resistance. That's weird. Why do you have magic resistance, girl? Well, she's probably going for Abyssal Scepter, but then, still, go for your blasting wand first. The magic resistance won't help you against your campaign versus Nidalee. Dragon is up. Nobody took Dragon yet, I think. It's already almost the 16-minute mark. Well, I don't care. Kog'Maw is here prancing around, being happy, spitting onto minions like a Kog'Maw should. Not too sure why they are here. Maybe they're going to push the middle and then go for Dragon. Man, if you are checking the chat just as I am, it's been a weird chat. Tariq getting bashed upon. They didn't really realize that Tariq stunned the minion there instead of the Sona, else it would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. Sona getting spotted there by Udir, needs to flash away. Udir has an oracle, so that's a good job by Udir. Well, it's always good to give oracles to your jungler. He actually needs to roam. Destroying a pink ward. Placing a ward. So good job, Udir. Now it's Vayne needing to run away. She has blue. That would be nice for Udir. How did you get blue? Oh yeah, of course, the failed gank of Kassadin. What a noob that Kassadin is. I'm poking you. Well, sometimes mistakes happens. If they are standing next to a minion and you stun the minion because you wanted to stun the champion, well then stuff like that happens. Nidalee again stealing the golems. Poor Maokai, really? What does he have left? There's nothing left for him. Does he have gold per 5? Well, 2. I can't really blame him. He gets counter jungled so hard. Udir finding a ward, destroying a ward. Wants to find more. They should really go for a... Yeah, thanks Udir. So they should be going for a dragon, really. And they are. Tariq and Kog'Maw will be there to help him, together with Kassadin. Udir can solo it perfectly, but it goes so much faster when you get friends. And that's why you gotta have friends. Are they going in for a gank? If the same happens as last time, then I think they're going to die. Where did Vayne go? Behind you! And another good stun by Sona, so I don't see the Kog'Maw surviving this. Sona will probably die now. Oh, she still had heals, so a very long turret dive there. Udir will probably die as well, giving another kill to the Vayne. And now they need to run away again, because they got so big damage upon. Oh, red buff Vayne, that'll be dangerous. Tariq dying, and now it's Kassadin versus Vayne, another kill. So, actually a quadra kill for Vayne. That'll be a mess. And now Nidalee getting caught by Gangplank anti-Soraka. Soraka ghosting towards her. Nidalee going in onto the Gangplank. If she's able to Q, well, you can't Q when you're in human form. Gets silenced to death by Soraka. So, pity indeed. Pity indeed. So everyone died. Like a team. And again the chat goes wild. If they weren't so busy typing all the time, they would have been able to do a decent game. Haha! Haha! Blue is up! Come on, Kassadin! You need to get your blue! Haha! Huh? You don't want your blue? Nice sword there, Kassadin. It's a really nice Kassadin skill. Hurry, Kassadin! Udir will not be pleased. Actually doing a long damage onto that golem, but it will be just enough. Oh, hi Nidalee. Can Kassadin get blue? Yes, he can. Bye Nidalee. Or hi again Nidalee. Let's chase you for a while, shall we? I don't see anything happening now. Udyr died, so his oracles is gone, and apparently this ward disappeared while Sona's image was there. So I think Sona has oracles. Does Taric has oracles? No, he does not. He has 3 gold per 5 items. It might have been necessary because I think bottom lane lost. Well, now especially 8 kills for Vayne. That's a nightmare. A fat carry. Udyr getting caught by Soraka or the other way around, I don't know. Neither of them know. That's why they didn't engage in the fight. Ward has been spotted by Taric's pink ward. I think it's Taric's pink ward. Could have been someone else's. Sorry if I'm wrong. Not that you guys care. Kog'Maw finding himself a sweet little dandelion there. She got silenced, she got slowed. And I think she will not survive. Kog'Maw bursting her down. And of course the final attacky teleportation technique by Kassadin, doing a decent job. Vayne's still farming. Vayne is farming like a madman, and Udyr is there to defend it, but he knows he cannot go 1-2 with Vayne with the red buff and all those items. So this will be a stalemate. Vayne actually going to the middle. Is she going to gank? Well, she is fed, but they're all standing at their turret. There's nothing they can do. Nothing, I tells ye. Vayne is spotted by that pink ward though, so she needs to be careful. If she gets surrounded by Taric or Kog'Maw, well, together with Kog'Maw, so her stun goes down, silence goes down. If she's able to pop her ultimate, she might be able to get away. She was able to stun the Kassadin and it flashed away after her tumble, so she was invisible as well. So good job, Vayne, getting out of a dangerous position. We can't say the same about this Nidalee, apparently. Bye. No. So Nidalee died. I don't know what she was going to do in the enemy's jungle. Maybe try and steal red or something like that. Yes, Vayne lived. That's not an excuse for you to die now, Nidalee, or is it? Well, it's easy to turn things around and blame the rest of the team for not killing Vayne. But it's not Vayne that killed Nidalee, or is it? Or was it? I don't know. I don't think it was. Udyr is now going to ward Baron at weird position. Well, Sona has oracles, so if she is silly enough and not expect the ward to be there, then maybe she'll miss it. Udyr is going to jungle a bit. There's not much more he can do. Nidalee has respawned though. She has a Warmox and a Chain Vest, so she's probably going for an Atmos Impaler now, giving her tankiness and attack damage all at once. But of course, she will not be as tanky as she was hoping to be. Soraka getting spotted, counter jungling her own Maokai. Well, at this end of the game it doesn't really matter. Actually, a golem walked onto a Nidalee trap. It would have been funny if Nidalee stole it, but it didn't happen. This middle tower will die. It will just be destroyed by Nidalee's amazing attack speed prowess. Red buff will be given to Kog'Maw, which is a small thing to do because he is squishy and slow as balls. He will probably go for a Phantom Dancer next. We shall see. Are they going for a Baron? I don't know, Davey. It's not that smart. The entire enemy team are together. Well, no, Vayne is actually on the bottom, which gives a signal to the blue team to go for a Baron, apparently. The wards go down. They expected them to go for Baron. So a good ultimate there by Gangplank. They are standing in it, however, and they do not care. They should have cared sooner, and Vayne is already in the middle of the lane, so if she's able to get there, they would have all died. Sona wasn't there as well, so it was a good choice to go for Baron. However, they were spotted by the, well, sudden movement from middle to the north. That probably means you're going to do Baron. They're probably going for Udyr. Soraka has been spotted, pings are down on Udyr, but he doesn't really care. He's going to get caught. Now everyone of blue team is going on top, but I don't think they'll make it in time. Udyr is trying whatever he can underneath the tower, but now that Vayne has arrived, he will probably die. The kill went to the Soraka. Kog'Maw will die as well. Vayne gets silenced, however, and stunned, so the explosion of Kog'Maw will probably kill her. She was barely able to get the Kassadin, and now Kassadin will be able to get away. I don't see Taric surviving, however. We shall see. Heal went down by Taric, but he died. Bye! So yeah, I don't know why the blue team even bothered saving the Udyr when they weren't even close to saving to begin with. And then of course the chat goes wild. Ah, are you retarded? No man, you're the retard. I love those chats. So, Soraka zoning away the Nidalee. What could possibly mean? What could be the meaning of this? I don't know. Pinks say something. The pinks say that the blue is gone. Come on Nidalee, 1v5 them all. Well, no, they were able to get the vein, so 1v4 them. But I think the job has already been done because Maokai is already farming in the middle. They haven't done Baron. Well, they couldn't have done Baron. They were all pretty low after this fight. So I think they're going to immediately counter Baron. They don't have oracles though, but we shall see. It's a good decision to go for Baron. They have a Kog'Maw and a Nidalee, and a Udyr, so they can do it pretty damn fast as well. Nidalee has a Wriggles, everyone has Wriggles. Again, the Gangplank ult's going down, but I don't see anyone caring though. Are they able to steal it? No, they're not. So this will be a dangerous team fight for Purple Team now. It's both Soraka and Gangplank getting caught into the wave. Ooh, Vayne doing big damage however onto the Kog'Maw and now onto the Taric. Taric was able to get away though, so he should be fine. Vayne now needs to run away. Flashes away from the Nidalee, barely surviving. What? How? She's skying pretty damn awesome. Awesomely. So Vayne is now gonna get double stunned and die. So good job there by Taric and Udyr, double stunning. Not that hard to do, but still. Ooh, very good job by Nidalee, going out of her kitty form into human to just auto attack the Maokai. Else she had to chase him. Though Nidalee could have just chased the Sona as well. But then again, if you chase Sona, you'll waste precious time, and the enemies are about to respawn. Sorry about that. Gangplank has respawned even. Was he even there in that team fight? I don't remember. Do you remember? I don't. But he probably was, because his ultimate went down. So Gangplank is now there to protect his middle tower. It will not work. No, now, of course, blue team needs to run away. Udyr is actually going for the rat. It could be dangerous if they realize it. Though it doesn't seem to look like it. Ooh, actually Soraka needs to run away. She was going to check out whether or not Udyr was going for the rat. But now she thinks that it's actually Nidalee who's going for the Wraiths. So a good act there by Nidalee. But an act and nothing more. And now Udyr has red. And even both Kassadin and Kog'Maw were able to get the dragon. So that's a good job as well. I thought the dragon would have been given to purple team because they all respawned and blue team needed to run away. But Kassadin and Kog'Maw, the one who died in the team fight at the Baron, were able to do it themselves. So good job. Good job. Nidalee now has his Atma's Impaler and is going for a Sheen. So a Trinity Force, which is a good item on Nidalee, don't get me wrong. It gives movement speed, it gives a 25% chance of a slow. So that's good. Vayne, however, is apparently going for an even better slow. The Frozen Mallet. So that will be a nightmare. If she's able to kite, ooh, that would be awesome. We might see something of that in the possible future. Who knows? The blue team is going to make use of the Baron apparently. Someone has been spotted. It was Vayne. Quite insane. Udyr actually going in onto the Vayne. If he was able to stun her, it would have been awesome, but she was able to tumble away to safety. And of course you need to be dangerous. You need to be careful, because if you turret dive and Sona is able to stun you all, then the Gangplank ultimate slowing you in between. You don't want to turret dive this team, let's call it that. But they have a good poke comp. Both Nidalee and Kog'Maw are able to do good amounts of damage on range. Though of course it's an attack damage Nidalee, so not that much. But it'll be fine. Oh look, a present! The enemy team now pushing out the middle, trying to push it as hard as they can. Udyr is going to push the bottom lane, and the rest of the team is hoping that the purple team will be silly enough to try and counter Udyr's push. But Vayne is now in the middle. Are they going for that? I think they are. Run away, Vayne! Alright, I must for the mother's country. She has her frozen mallet though, so she'll be able to get out. Get out! Schweller's Reverie onto the Sona as well, so they'll be able to get away. Let's see. Again, a push on the middle whilst Udyr is counter pushing the bottom. Backdooring, as people tend to say. Nidalee throwing spears everywhere. You don't have that much mana, Nidalee. They're actually going for this tower instead, which is a good decision. Baron buff has been gone, though. Well, everyone died. No, they didn't. So Baron buff will be about to spawn then, I think. 2 minutes remaining for Baron. That'll be awesome. They're probably gonna recall now. And then immediately go to Baron. Maybe go for red as well. Kog'Maw will take red, I hope. Come on, Kog'Maw, you little wormy kind of guy. You go for red. You can take it. You've deserved it. Wow, wow. Yes, Kog'Maw, I know. But I don't care about your mother. Wow, wow. He's like a Murloc, really. Sorry. I don't want to imitate Murlocs. I want to imitate Kog'Maws. Yeah, that's how you imitate a Kog'Maw. You're pretty damn good, Kog'Maw. Oh, wait. A hardy hard. So, 1 more minute remaining for Baron. Blue is up for Kassadin, so I think he's going to take that. Does he need help? Someone has 2 tenacity items? Oh lol, yes he does. Tenacity doesn't stack, people. You can only have a maximum of 35 tenacity. It would be awesome if it stacked though. But a bit overpowered really, because then if you would have had like 100 tenacity, you would be un-CCable. So of course it doesn't stack. That would truly be silly. Silly. So yeah, pity there for Kassadin. He will need to sell his Moonflare Spellblade or his Mercury Threads. He can choose. So yeah, Baron will spawn in 15 seconds. If the chat was correct, it probably will be a bit more. We shall see. It's not going to be spot on 31-minute mark. That would be insane. I would love it. It would be so punctual. Though the 30-minute mark would have been even more amazing. So, when are you going to spawn, Baron? The entire blue team is in position. If the second he spawns and they are there, then they'll be able to kill him very fast. Not too sure why Udyr is going for the minions first. Ah, he's going to ward. Good job, then. Good job. Well, I think Nidalee made a mistake there. It's almost a 32nd minute mark. And he's still not there. Where are you? Baron, I've been waiting for you since 3 minutes ago. I want Baron and I want him now. Surely, Purple Team must realize they are going to do it though. They have a better view onto when the Baron is going to spawn than Blue Team, apparently. They're still not around. They are getting nearer though. And Baron has spawned at the 32nd minute mark. So yeah, 1 minute off, not that bad. Oh, he has cute little eyes. That Baron is going down faster than, I don't know, a prostitute of some sort. Are they able to steal it? No, barely, almost though, so nice try, Maokai. Actually doing big damage thanks to the Gangplank ultimate there. Gangplank dying pretty fast, he got double stunned, and now also the Soraka dying pretty damn fast. Soraka is still alive, trying to do whatever she can. Vayne stunning the Kog'Maw pretty good there. Kog'Maw with a very slow Quicksilver Sash thing. Vayne is going to be able to kill Tarek as well, so that's already a double kill. Oh no, it's a triple kill already. Ooh, good knockback there just when Nidalee was launching towards her. Not dodging the spear, but it doesn't really matter this close into the game. Walking onto a trap though, but I think she'll be able to get Nidalee if this goes on. She can't because Udyr is too close, so now she needs to use her frozen mallet to get Udyr onto it. Gets hit by the spear however, so that's a pity. She's gonna try and regen. Udyr now approaching. She's gonna do some damage onto the Udyr, again walking on a trap. If she gets hit by a spear she will die. She survives. Udyr getting close again. Udyr actually has a Thornmail, which explains why she's not regenning as much as you thought she would. If Udyr is able to stun her, she will die. Barely able to survive there, Nidalee. Even the red buff dot even continues to do some damage onto Nidalee, but it was just not enough. I found this impressive by Vayne. She almost got them all. All thanks to a frozen mallet and good kiting. Very good kiting. She never stood still, really. What? See, sometimes I just read the chat and I got mesmerized by it, and I keep on reading it. Well, I suggest you guys do the same. Read the chat when I'm silent. It means that I'm reading the chat, but still, shouldn't be doing that. Should be commentating, not reading. Alright guys, today I will read a novel called Udyr and the Jungle. Udyr, Udyr, Udyr of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Oh, I know it goes the other way around. Doesn't matter, I made this song myself. I have copyright. True, nobody ever sung a song like that. Udyr of the jungle, fresh material. They're going to push. Well, they still have Baron buff, though not that many people have it. I think Udyr is the only one in Nidalee that to have Baron buff. But still, 2 is better than no one. Maokai almost stole that Baron buff, so that would have been silly. Imagine then, I think Vayne would have gotten them all, getting a pentakill out of that one. Kog'Maw has blue buff, which is very scary. Now Kog'Maw will be like a mortar with infinite bullets. Ah, poetry. Ooh, actually Soraka getting caught there. Not too sure how they knew she was there. Well, Nidalee will probably just jumped over the wall just because she could, and then jumped straight onto the Soraka, almost killing her. So yeah, they're going to push on to this tower and then poke them to death and then probably go in and kill them. Unless they're silly enough and they go in when the poke is not high enough and the damage dealt. Of course Soraka is pretty anti-poke. She can heal pretty much everyone back to full health, especially in an ability power Soraka. Getting trades on to the Kog'Maw, but Kog'Maw getting healed by Taric. They want to go for the Vayne. Vayne is truly the carry of this team. Without Vayne, this team is worthless. Yes, I said it. I said it. That's good poke contact to the Gangplank. He is gonna get to go away. Or gonna wait for some healing. Well, he can eat oranges. Though now his oranges are on cooldown. Kog'Maw doing some damage together with Nidalee and all the rest onto the Soraka now. So they are able to poke them down, but of course they have Soraka and Sona together, being pretty anti-poke. Someone gets stunned by the Sona ultimate there. Everyone's going in now. Sorella's getting pushed, so everyone's running away, except for Udyr. Udyr is actually staying in. Thought that they were going to engage in this team fight, while the rest of the team didn't want to engage. So a pity there, miscommunication or something. Well, there was no communication, because this is Soto ranked, but still. Are they going to get away? Well, you cannot catch a Kassadin and you cannot catch a Nidalee. And you cannot catch a Kog'Maw with Phantom Dancer and Zeal. That would be silly. So yeah, good engage there by Purple Team. Not so good for Blue Team. If this happens again, they will lose the game. No problem. No questions asked. Vayne is actually going to dive onto Nidalee. It won't help because of a good ooze by the Kog'Maw. They're pushing this like crazy. When is Udyr going to respawn? They still have 18 seconds, so they're still going for it. Go, go, destroying the turret, and the chat goes wild. So when the first inhibitor of the game goes to Purple Team, this will highly be in their favor, but now of course Udyr and Taric has respawned, so they need to run away fairly quickly. They were pretty low, not all that low, but still. Oh, they're going for another turret. Where's the rest of their team? I don't see the rest of their team. Kog'Maw did a Bioarcane strike onto that place and there was no one there, so I think they're gonna get caught. You cannot escape a Kassadin and a Nidalee, and that Kog'Maw is actually very fast thanks to his Phantom Dancer and Zeal combination, so Kassadin and Nidalee trust the Kog'Maw killing the Soraka. I will do the same while Taric is there for the stun, so she will die. And I don't see Sona surviving this either. What? Why were they even trying to push this tower down? The entire blue team has respawned and they were there by themselves? Only 2 people versus, well, the possibility of having to face 5? For a tower? For an inner tower? Not even an inhibitor tower? It doesn't really matter at this point of the game. Once you die, then you're dead for over 1 minute. So now it's 5v3. They don't have their AP carry, quote unquote. So yeah, we'll see how this fight is going. They are focusing the Vayne, though she's able to get away. Maokai actually dying pretty fast. Now Vayne getting double stunned, so she will not be able to regen at all. Kog'Maw was shooting the Gangplank onto Smithereens because he's not that tanky as well. They really need the Sona and Soraka, especially the Sona. Her ultimate here would have changed the game, but why did they push by themselves? This cost them the game, probably. Taric almost dying thanks to the turret, but he will survive. Nidalee trying to go for it. She should have gone human, but even then it wouldn't have been enough, probably. Sona could actually, Soraka could get some kills here by star calling onto everyone. She is able to get the Taric, but of course once you get stunned you cannot use your abilities anymore and you will not be able to heal. Sona was almost able to get Kassadin. So yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. It made me cry a bit. So I really thought that purple team had this in the bag after the last team fight where Udyr was going in all by himself. Vayne should have been able to carry her team fairly easily. Even in the 3v5 situations she was in, she was still able to do decent damage. Of course she got double stunned upon and then wasn't able to save herself after that. But still, come on. Sona, Soraka, you cost your friends the game. But of course in high elo it all depends on mistakes. Everyone plays perfectly normally. The farm will be great. The champion kills will be to a bare minimum. Normally you don't get fat. Vayne got fat, however, so that was a first mistake really, which was costing the blue team to lose. But then of course one final mistake by purple team, and mistakes in the end game are very much worse than mistakes in the beginning of a game, because you're dead for a long time when you die and you will not be able to assist your team. So yeah, that's how you win games, guys. Wait for people to make mistakes and hope for them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this cast, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.